Hello my fishing friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the fishing forecast for a very specific day, Tuesday, the 28th of October 2025. Now this isn't just any autumn day, and I've got some intriguing insights that might just surprise you. Get ready, because this forecast is packed with actionable advice to help you land some cracking fish. Let's talk tactics for a few of our favorite species that will be active in the United Kingdom this late autumn. First up, carp. These big beauties are in a serious feed-up mode before winter really sets in, so they'll be looking to pack on the weight. You'll want to target the deeper, silty areas of lakes and larger ponds, as these spots are natural larders full of bloodworms and other tasty morsels that carp will be hoovering up. Don't forget to check deep margins and areas with snags. These offer both food and crucial shelter. When it comes to bait, my friends, it's time to switch from those high oil pellets that are harder to digest in cooling water. Instead, go for natural baits like worms, maggots, and casters. Low oil bird food based boilies can also be very effective. Try a pop-up rig over silty bottoms to keep your bait visible, or a simple blowback rig to present your bottom bait neatly above any detritus. They'll be found at depths of between 3 and 6 meters as the water continues to cool. Next, the ultimate freshwater predator, pike. October is an excellent month for pike, as these apex predators really ramp up their activity before the colder months. They're on the hunt, and they're looking for a big meal. You can find pike all over the country in canals, farm ponds, and reservoirs. Focus your efforts around drop-offs, weed beds that are starting to die back, and any submerged structures like fallen trees or reed edges. These are prime ambush points. For tackle, a medium to heavy spinning or bait casting setup is ideal. When it comes to lures, large soft plastics, jerkbaits, or dead baits, especially mackerel or smelt, are fantastic choices. Slow retrieves are key as the water cools, mimicking an injured fish. And for our sea anglers, let's talk about sea bass. October is a standout month for bass fishing, particularly in areas like Cornwall, where you can often find some of the largest bass of the season bulking up before winter. They become more aggressive as the water temperature drops, sensing the seasonal change. Estuaries are real hotspots, especially around low tides and neap tides, as these offer better access to bass in deeper water. I recommend using weedless, soft plastics in estuaries and fast-moving lures on the open coast. Target rocky outcrops and the edges of estuaries with soft plastics, metals, or live bait like worms. Night fishing can also be incredibly productive for bigger specimens. Now let's break down the conditions for this day, October 28th, 2025, so you understand why the fish will be behaving the way they do. Weather. For the United Kingdom, specifically looking at a forecast for Dumfries and Galloway, we're expecting temperatures to range from a low of 38 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 3 degrees Celsius, to a high of 43 degrees Fahrenheit or 6 degrees Celsius. This is on the cooler side for late October. We're also looking at light rain during the day and night, with a 35 to 40% chance of precipitation and humidity around 92%. The atmospheric pressure tends to be around 29.96 inches of mercury in October, which is fairly stable. Wind, on average for October, is predominantly from the west. These cooler temperatures and potential rain might make some fish a bit lethargic, particularly in the mornings, but the general stability of the pressure, if it holds, can be a positive. Water temperature. As we push further into autumn, water temperatures across UK freshwater bodies will likely be in the range of 10 to 13 degrees Celsius, which is about 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Coastal waters in the south might still hold at around 15 to 16 degrees Celsius or 59 to 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Fish are cold-blooded, so this cooling trend is crucial. As the water cools from its summer highs, many species become more active, needing to feed heavily to build up energy reserves for winter. They're still willing to chase bait, but sudden drops, especially overnight, can cause surface water to cool rapidly, making fish a bit less eager until the water column stabilizes. This means fish will be moving towards deeper, more stable water. Moon phase. On October 28, 2025, well beyond a Bakitsi waxing crescent moon. The moon will be approximately 6.5 days old, with about 38 to 40% of its surface illuminated and growing larger. In the world of angling, a waxing crescent phase is often seen as a period of increasing fish activity, building towards the first quarter. While not a full moon or new moon, many anglers believe the increasing light encourages nocturnal feeders and can lead to more consistent bites during daylight hours as well, especially during twilight periods. Don't let the moon phase deter you, but use it to plan those prime time sessions. Overall fish activity. Considering all these factors, my friends, the general fishing activity across the UK on October 28th will be medium to good, with moments of excellent fishing for specific species. This is a transition period with many species actively feeding to prepare for winter. While cooler air temperatures and light rain might make for some cautious fish, the relatively stable atmospheric pressure, coupled with the carp and pike being in a pre-winter feeding frenzy, means there are real opportunities out there. Bass will also be aggressive on the coast. You'll need to adapt to find them in deeper, more sheltered areas, but the reward could be a personal best. So there you have it, my fellow anglers. Get out there, be prepared for cooler, damp conditions, and remember to focus on those deeper, more stable spots. I wish you all tight lines and screaming reels. May your nets be heavy and your stories legendary. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to baits for late autumn carp? Or have you caught any big bass recently? Share your experiences and let's build this amazing fishing community together. Tight lines, everyone.